All right, news you are getting in through from Tanzania indicates that Diamond Platnumz has gone ahead to clear air on Rayvanny, Mbosso, and Harmonize's exits from Wasafi. Welcome to East Africa Social Television. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David onto the East Africa Social Television. We are straight down in Tanzania, and Diamond Platnumz has explained why he wavered Mbosso Kani's 100 million, that is Kenyan million release clause, letting him leave his record label Wasafi for free, unlike he did with Harmonize and Rayvanny. We all know to it that Diamond Platnumz and Rayvanny really part ways with the likes of Harmonize, and Diamond Platnumz made them pay money, and he has come out and obviously told us why he really made them pay money. Harmonize had a nasty fallout with Diamond Platnumz that led him to exiting the label in 2019 to terminate his 10-year contract prematurely. Harmonize was required to pay 25 million Kenyan shillings at the time as a buyout fee for the remainder of his contract before he would be allowed to legally exit the label. So we know this story, and if you've been onto the East African Social Television for some time, these are stories that really ran this channel and were really big in 2019. I think from August to December 2019. When Rayvanny left in 2022, he was in the middle of his 10-year contract, and terminating it meant he had to trigger a release clause that cost him 50 million Kenyan shillings. Before he exited the label, there were reports that his relationship with Diamond Platnumz had turned sour, although it never played out in the public, as was the case with Harmonize, who accused the man who discovered him of trying in an exploitative contract. So, by the way, if you look at Diamond Platnumz's explanation and Harmonize's explanation, you really get to know who was right. You understand? I've always again and again came up with such, and I've gone ahead to explain to you what has gone ahead to cross my mind about that. Early this year, Diamond Platnumz announced that Mbosso Khan had requested to exit the label, although with his contract still running. As per his contract with Wasafi, Diamond says for Mbosso terminating his contract midway, he ought to have paid the record label close to 100 million Kenyan shillings. But instead, he let him leave without paying the buyout fee. And this is why everyone is asking himself or herself why Diamond Platnumz let Mbosso leave on a free, yet he had made others to pay. Diamond said, when Mbosso wanted to leave, he was ready to pay. But I told him I don't want even a 10 Kenyan shillings from him. As per his contract, he should have paid 100 Kenyan million shillings. But because of the love and respect he showed me and the fact that he never quarreled at any given point, I let him leave for free. That's what Diamond said. At the moment, Mbosso these are Diamond's words. At the moment, Mbosso charges 2.4 Kenyan million shillings for a show, and he has been getting a lot of bookings lately. That means, had I subjected him to conditions of the contract, I should be taking close to 1.4 Kenyan million shillings from every performance he has. Of all my income streams, record label revenues are the least, less than 0.5%. I don't depend on income generated by artists signed to the label, but I run the label because I appreciate music, and it's my way of giving back to the society by trying to help as many upcoming artists as I can. That's Diamond Platnumz for you. So those in the label can tell you how much I spend on them. So when you see an artist leaving the label prematurely and I ask to be paid, rest assured that artist dishonored me, disrespected me, and my efforts into building the artist. As a result, the best way to part ways is to abide by the contract terms. that we signed. So that's what Diamond Platnumz has come out and said about why he made Harmonize and Rayvanny really pay their contracts out at Wasafi, and a man in the names of Mbosso never at any one point paid any penny, because Diamond Platnumz says he never disrespected him. He was really one of those people that always looked at him, and they went ahead obviously give him what he wanted. So your thoughts onto Diamond clearing air on Wasafi exits are welcome in the comment section below. And I know it's really gonna be leaving divided opinions in here, because I know what people really think about Diamond Platnumz, especially Chibo Dangote. We out for now. See you later. Bye bye.